how you doing? I'm Carolyn Kimmel, and I'm coming at you live from Jackson, Michigan. I have with me Teresa Dukes. How you doing, Teresa?
Good.
Thanks for coming. She is our yoga expert, and I had several questions about yoga, and I told you guys I would find the perfect trainer to make sure she answers all your questions. So that's what today's clip is about. It's about yoga. So thanks again for being with us.
Thank you.
Just to make sure we all are on the same page as to what yoga is, what is yoga?
Well, yoga is it's a mind-body workout. Most people feel it's the postures or asanas that you're doing. And way back, it really wasn't the postures. It was more about mind, being kind to yourself as well as others. But now, in this day, that's where people focus, is doing the postures and doing the workout. So there's lots of little pieces that fit into yoga.
And if I wanted to do yoga, what am I looking for in, let's say, a yoga studio or credentials of my yoga instructor?
You want to look for someone that has 200 hours in, and that they're a certified yoga instructor. A registered one, which is through like Yoga Alliance, is one of the big names. And that's someone that's gone through lots of training to become, that knows everything about yoga. So there's 200 hours and up. So.
Wow, okay. Is there a certain age that I have to be to take yoga? Can I be 8 or can I be 80?
You can be any age. There's lots of like mommy infant classes or parent child classes.
Oh, okay.
I've done like toddler classes. I've had 2-year-olds in my class, and they are lots of fun. As well as I do a senior yoga class, and my lovely favorite lady that's there is 93. So
wow. Okay, so no excuse for any of us out there. None
that's
of
right.
us.
Everyone can do yoga.
And what if I feel like, I'm really embarrassed because I'm really inflexible, my back is tight, my chest is tight, my hip flexors are tight, I'm going to walk in feeling all crippled compared to everybody else. Does that matter?
It does matter. I mean, that's one reason you want to be there if you're that inflexible. You want to, try to find a class that's going to suit you. So a beginner class, you really want to check that out and talk to the instructor maybe before you come.
So you don't want to jump into like a level 3?
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to come to power or, so you want to start with a gentle class, and start there and let the instructor know maybe issues that you have going on, because that's one of the benefits of yoga, is it helps, back, it helps with those problems. So it helps strengthen, loosen you up to make you feel better.
What does yoga have to do with the immune system? I know people that swear by yoga. They haven't had colds in years, and they swear it's because of yoga.
It has to do with breathing, stress reduction. I mean, immune system is huge when there's stress, that it affects you a lot. And by doing yoga, that helps lower your stress, because you learn to breathe and you learn to focus on you and letting things go. Yoga's about letting everything go in that hour and a half you're on the mat. It's about you. It's not about work or your kids or, and so yeah, it definitely will help with that.
I like that. You can have an hour all to yourself and let it all go. Good. So what if I'm a guy and I know I need yoga, but I'm kind of embarrassed to go into a class that I think is going to be all women?
That's a good point. You want to come because most men are really tight through their legs and through their hamstrings. So you definitely want to do yoga. You just kind of got to go. You just got to come in, and most people aren't. When you're in a yoga class, when you first come, yes, you're self-conscious, but no one else is watching you. They don't know what's going on. And a lot of men are starting to do yoga more. I've seen a lot of more men coming to classes. So I don't think you'll be alone. So.
Okay, did you hear that? You guys, go to yoga. It's a good ratio to begin with, but second of all, there's going to be other guys there probably. What is the difference between maybe participating with a yoga DVD compared to coming to you in an actual live setting?
Well, when you're in a live setting, the instructor's there to help you and maybe show you the right way to get into a pose, or maybe you're just doing it a little bit wrong, and so they want to make sure you want to always protect your joints, protect your body, because you don't want to get injured. And if there's someone there to help you, an instructor that's trained, she can get you in those poses a little bit better to make you feel comfortable, versus if you're just following the DVD. You might think you're doing it right, but your knees might be way out of alignment, so you just gotta, that's the benefit. You can always do a home practice, but I would suggest that after you've taken a few classes, or you can always ask your instructor if they'll do like a personal training, like a one-on-one yoga.
That's a good idea.
So that's the new thing.
Yoga personal training, that's a good idea. So keep it safe, keep it real if you go to a live class.
Yeah, and then they can focus on certain areas. If you are having back problems or hamstrings, you can focus more on those areas and those postures that will help those.
Awesome. All right. I think she's answered a lot of our questions. If you guys have any more questions about yoga, Teresa will be very happy to answer them. You can get a hold of Teresa by responding or commenting on this video, and we'll make sure that we get back to you accordingly. So coming at you live from Jackson, Michigan, I'm Carolyn Kimmel, and thanks for playing.